Hello Clay, welcome back to the channel. So, just got another work day. Didn't film yesterday because I spent hours on this stupid. It was anyway. So I'm about to take this fan apart, and I'm gonna see what's wrong with this fan. It was fun.
Was it fun?
Yes.
All right, so listen, you said on Facebook you would give $25.
That was
guess who that picture was with?
That was a joke.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I said, that's why I said not. That means it's a joke.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
I got you. Darn, I was hoping I was going to win $25.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Well, did you have fun?
Yep.
Well, good, man. It was at the Greensboro Coliseum?
Yep.
Did you get to see old Randy Orton?
Yep.
Good night. Christmas to beat that thing.
I don't know who this is from. I think that one's from Hickory.
Hey, Clayton, have a good day today, buddy.
Okay. I had to mute that because I was talking to somebody. But this thing's rattling. I couldn't really tell if it came out for night, but it did. So I'm gonna take it apart. Stop bringing it on. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm an adult too. Let's lay it down. Here's a small tip for everyone. Don't screw the screws in all the way when if you're putting it back together, because then it might be hard let me rephrase that. Don't screw them all the way in if you're like one at a time. Instead, screw them like halfway first and then screw them all the way in, because if not, it'll make it harder to put the fan together. And also make sure the holes are intact with the motor, because obviously this is attached to the motor of the fan. This thing's all beat up. In case anyone wonders what makes these unfixable, I thought I'd do that because one of the managers, Matt, came and asked me because he was curious as well. If you look, you'll notice how this one's all rattly. That's how all these are. It's because the peg, there's a small little drum stick that y'all can't see, but there's a drumstick on this side of the, there y'all go, on this side of the fan right here that keeps the blade and the motor together, and when that breaks, unfortunately the part is irreplaceable. So basically once that happens, it's game over. That happens a lot with these fans. I think they tried these, but I've gotten several of these that have been turned in because they're not working, and I figured out it's because the bearings on them are messed up, so there's not really much that I can do. And my so they went back to these, to the Gary's. Which one right here? Sorry, I'm not used to the chest strap yet. In my opinion, they should stick to these fellas right here, because these will last a while. These have a lot of power to them. A lot of the newer ones don't have this. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but the little control switch to control the speed, which is hard because that's what powers the fan. Hopefully they still have like the little boards on them, so I can find a way to, so I can still use them. So I think that is what powers the fan. It's not like with these where the outlet power is the main power source, along with the metal piece. If you can see right here, this kind of gives power to the motor. Joey's about to give me a socket set that will help me put all my sockets on the thing and on my work area, so I don't have to put them on this thing anymore because they fall off it real easily. Trust me, you got me for a ride. It's calling my name, bud. What are you gonna do? Don't dance. Here's another tip. Make sure you don't break the plastic on these switches. Be really careful, because then obviously these switches aren't reusable. So Joey's gonna call the guy to come get all this stuff sometime, and we're gonna move all of it over here, so that way it's not mixed up with the equipment that's fixed, and then it's not kind of in the way too. You know, one time when we were using the small dumpster, I was taking that one, an air scrubber like that one outside, and Alright, all that's cleaned up. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of sweeping. Then I'm also gonna do I'm also gonna see if I can use the machine over there to the tombcat to scrub this part of the floor because it hasn't really been scrubbed in a while because of all that junk. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the tombcat out, scrub my work area. It's actually pretty quiet today. Most of the guys are out on jobs because there's still a lot of plumbing and water leaks and water damage. I remember watching the news. Ew. And I saw one woman had water damage in her daughter's bedroom, and I think in some other parts of her house. And like, it was actually in an apartment, so that meant it probably damaged some of the other tenants too. But I think they're gonna get it fixed, and then she's gonna do her own little inspection to make sure they didn't miss anything. I didn't want to go play. Oh my God. Alright, I just had to do a quick double check to make sure there's nothing on the floor that's gonna mess up the machine. Because this thing is expensive, and I probably should turn that off until I'm ready to use it. Hopefully the battery doesn't die, or Joey will kill me. But anyway, this is the thing about most modern appliances. The suction part of this machine is basically a small little plastic fan that was like what you would see on a backyard inflatable. That makes sense. And then these hoses also clog real easily. That actually happened when I was using it. But you know, I think one reason they purchased that is so it'd be easier to clean the work area, because you know, especially the water tech guys, they come back in here and they could be on jobs that have, you know, the stuff. You know, you obviously don't, you know, obviously when you're walking on the floor, you don't want to walk on the floor with the stuff. We were at the old Fitness Omega location. They use one of the steam cleaners that's in one of the big old semi trucks, the Chevy trucks. They're not here right now, but that's a bit time consuming. And also you have to wear gloves, and you can't touch the metal part because it's very hot. Okay, something's wrong. I think we are in trouble. Alright, I got it working now. I think something's not right because it was hardly spewing out water earlier, and and now it's just leaving random streaks. So I think I might see what the problem is, see if it's clogged, because I mean, it's fine if it don't pick up these stains because these have been here since like forever. So, but I want to at least be able to make my floor, my part of the work area look neat. So here's what I was talking about earlier. This actually is a lot more than what I thought he meant. If you guys remember me sometimes going over to borrow one of the sockets to the little green thing, that little green sticks that he puts his sockets on. That's what I thought he meant, but this is something that's a lot more different. Put the GoPro down so you can see. So you can all see that? I sure kind of can, but anyway. And here comes the car. No. Come on, don't do that to me. Aw, crud. Yeah, I'll deal with this later. I mean, I'm probably gonna deal with it today. But let's see. Yes, these also have the correct pattern for the bolts. Because that's why I would sometimes borrow some from Joey, because these this ain't a bad brand or anything. This is a good brand because, you know, Joey uses it. So, and he's been kind of a shop guy more than I have. So if he uses it, then I know it's a good brand. For some reason, just like because the pattern is different, I think it won't always fit on the bolt. And so because I don't want to spend all day fiddling with it, and I don't want to tear this set up, that's why I used to borrow from Joey's. But now I have this, though I'm not complaining about this or anything. I was very grateful when they bought this for me because this was for free, and he used, I think, his company credit card to use it. So, you know, I'm not going to complain about something that somebody spent money on just for me, you know. And I'll still keep this as a backup set, you know. But really grateful that I have this done now. I have all the sizes that I need and many more. So yep, this also comes with it. Let's see, I'm gonna put my camera down a bit so you can see a bit better now. I don't have to keep leaning. As you can see, it also has another wrench thingy, another one of these, and even has bits for it as well. It also has this, which I think is pretty cool. I can kind of get in better without having to, you know, put my fist down like this. Alright, y'all, so my brother is here to pick me up, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.